So you're afraid that AI is going to take your job and you're wondering if it's true or not? Well, to be quite frank with you guys, it's highly likely if you don't take certain actions to protect yourself for future AI development. And we're going to cover 3 things that you can do in this video to protect your software development job, or even if you're still becoming an aspiring software developer, to still put you in position to get a software development career, even in the event of all the AI development. So I got 3 things I want to cover in this video, and let's get right into it. Let me explain. All right, guys, believe it or not, more technical skills is not going to help you against AI. AI can write more code than you can ever dream of. Will have more knowledge about systems that you would ever dream of. Not one software developer, human software developer, can understand an entire system or have knowledge of an entire system. So don't even try to compete with the AI when it comes to that. Your best bet is to focus in on certain technologies, certain ecosystems, to really help bring down and niche down your actual skill set so that you can focus on solving problems in that particular ecosystem, guys. I can't stress that enough, because at the end of the day, if you don't niche down, you're just gonna become a general developer, and then you're gonna put yourself in a position so that you're just slinging out code, general select statements, hello world apps, where AI can just build that right away. So you do not want to be competing with AI when it comes to that level of software development. There's ways you can stand out as a developer. That's not the way. I'm not saying don't understand the basics, don't have technical knowledge. I'm just saying don't hang your hat on that alone, because that's not going to help you. That's the one thing that AI does extremely well and can wipe the floor with us even today at this point. So don't compete on that. Find ways to really stand out as a developer and still solve problems. And that's not a way. Learning more technical skills is not the way unless you have a focus, I would say, plan on solving software development problems. So before we get into some of the other solutions, what are you guys struggling with? What are you doing to prevent your job from being replaced by AI, or you specifically being replaced by AI? Comment below. Let's start a conversation. I want to hear what you guys' perspective is on this, because everybody got different opinions based off of where you are in your career, what type of company you work for. And what hopefully I don't see in the comments is people talking about, well, I work for an older company and they use legacy technology and never gonna adapt. You're just one acquisition away from not having a job. Just kind of putting that out there. And even if you one of those companies that, hey, use the older technology, it's just gonna become a one day where you may get attacked by a I don't know, ransomware or something like that, and you don't have the skills. It's a lot of factors that I don't want to use as an excuse, and that's not one of them. So comment below your experience, what you are doing to prevent your job from being. Number 2, guys, let's talk about domain knowledge specifically. What is that? In domain knowledge, I'm not saying you have to be an expert at everything. You just need to know how to identify problems that a company is having. That's all domain knowledge is. Hey, I know about these processes, and I'm going to come up with a solution to fix those processes. It may not be something that you can fix 100%, but as long as you can make improvements along the way, you will put yourself in a position to make sure that company's in a better position over time. And that's where it's going to make you valuable as a developer. That's things right now that you can do better than an AI. AI is not going to go out in a shop and talk to a shop manager, at least for right now. Somebody got to do it. Currently, you guys think the business analyst gonna do that, and for larger organizations that is the case, but we're talking about being replaced by AI. So I want you guys to have that skill set to be able to identify those problems, even though you're not getting those requirements from the BI. BA, business analyst. One of the core problems how you guys are being replaced is you're being fed the information by a business analyst. That business analyst can easily feed those requirements to an AI to replace your job. So let's make sure hey, from a proactive identifying things to improve the company, you are putting yourself in a position to not be replaced. Just simple as that. And you may think, hey, Rob, I'm not in the business of being a business analyst. I'm not asking you to be a business analyst. I'm asking you just have domain knowledge and be able to proactively go to the business to say, hey, you guys got this problem. Let me see if I can fix it. That's the only thing I'm asking you to do. I'm not asking you to come up with charts and all that stuff and presenting solutions. I'm not asking you to do all that. I'm asking you to go sit next to somebody who operates your software, use the software on a daily basis. And what are the common issues they have? Hey, when they hit save on an order, it just spins. It takes a couple of seconds to load. You may not think that's a big deal, but if you're working with a larger organization that have hundreds of people doing the same thing all day, that's a lot of compute that can be saved. Thousands of dollars, especially in a cloud environment where compute is critical and it costs you money. Money can be saved. I'm letting you know that now. And those are small projects that you can do to kind of get started. Just imagine you start to apply that in the real world and apply it to the right company. I can't go over all of those into detail. We cover that in our number 2 point in my 7-step guide that we get into the project. So if you haven't gotten that 7-step guide, links below to that. And if you already got the 7-step guide, we go into even greater detail about projects in our 90-day developer course. And I want you guys to go check that out. Enroll in that course. It's going to help you guys really take things to the next level for you, put you in a position to win, guys. And you can only do that if you have a focused mentality. So go ahead, links to all of that in the description box. And number 3, pick a top 10 ERP system. And if you don't pick a top 10 ERP system, you're gonna at least understand, hey, if you go out to find a job, a lot of people don't hire for the software development platform that you're currently working with. And you know, hey, I have to translate that. At least be aware that if you go out to get a job as a software developer, if you are programming in an ecosystem that's not popular, you are going to struggle to get a job as a developer. How does this translate to AI? Well, the AI is going to be working to actually write code within these ecosystems. You want to be able to know how to feed these AI systems more issues to solve. You want to be a part of developing the AI to solve these problems. How are you going to do that if you're just being a general Python developer? Yeah, you can generate code with Python and create a homegrown AI, but who's going to use it? If you're in Dynamics 365, you want to use Copilot. Every ecosystem have their own AI platform that they're developing in. How are you going to develop in 3 or 4 different AI platforms? It's going to be better that you niche down in one of the top 10 to develop that. I'm not saying don't develop your own homegrown AI. Use that for the fundamentals. Use that to learn how to code. But at some point, you're going to go out and apply for a job. You're going to find out very quick that, hey, Microsoft, SAP, Oracle, Workday, all of these are ecosystems that everybody's just in the marketplace. You're going to have to work for one of these companies in order to really be able to solve problems. Again, even if I'm not telling you have to work for any of these companies or develop in any of, that's the only way. I'm just saying that I know what you're up against once you get out in the ecosystem, in the landscape. That's all I'm saying. So subscribe to the content. If you have any questions, comment below. And let's have a conversation about AI. I can go through this a lot, and we'll have more videos like this, guys. I'm just trying to at least start the conversation a little bit, trying to get feedback from you guys. I'll probably make detailed videos about this at a later point, but I just want to kind of start from somewhere and just kind of start to put that thought in your mind about AI. And don't just feel like you are at the mercy of AI. There's things you can do to position yourself to win, and we're going to help you guys with that. Subscribe to the content. Have any questions, comment below. I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.